up because I'm looking at the camera and I feel like I'm staring at the eye of God. Anyway, the idea behind the project is there's the 5 guys. There's Carlos, myself, Dunbar, Dilly, and Nick. We were roommates in college, and we were really close when we were all together. Then, I graduated 2 years ago. Dunbar graduated and went off to Europe and did his thing. And then Nick and Carlos, you guys graduated at the same time? Nick and Carlos graduated at the same time. Dilly's doing his own thing. So we're all spread out over the world. I'm in Chicago, Dilly's in West Lafayette, Carlos is in Indy, Dunbar's in Europe somewhere, and Nick is in Arkansas. We've all, we've kind of lost touch. The idea of behind the project is that it's telling the story of our lives, but then talking, because our lives are boring, especially those of us who have full-time jobs and aren't traveling Europe like Dunbar, because Dunbar's a The idea is we keep each other updated on our lives and talk about things that we're thinking about, since we're people who have thoughts and things like that. We're going to make 5 videos a week. There's 5 weekdays, 5 of us. Each one of us will post 1 video a week. It's going to be 3 to 5 minutes long, and if you miss a video or if you underachieve and go under 3 minutes, or you exceed the time limit and go over 5 minutes, then you're punished. And the way we're going to handle that is there's the 4 other people. They each pick, a punishment, and then the person gets to choose between the 4 punishments which they have to do. It's going to be a type of video that they have to shoot. It's something humiliating. Not something that would actually affect your personal life except the way people would view you on the internet. Every week, we aren't going to go with a set order for the people. We'll switch it up, so whoever starts the week is essentially going to pick the topic for this week. This week, I guess, since it's my week, I'm going to pick the topic, even though we're not all going to be producing videos this first week because not everyone's on board fully yet, but they will be eventually. The topic that I'm choosing for this week, that Carlos has chosen for me, is why this is so freaking hard. The reason this is so hard is, and by this I mean making videos. Right now, there are 2 people on the other side of the camera. I filmed the video originally, and it sucked, and it was horrible, and I hated it, and everything about it, because there was nobody on the other side of the camera, and I was in a room by myself, and you could hear my roommate in the background coughing. What's tough is when you speak in front of a room, and you tell a story to people, they're right in front of you, and you can see their reaction, you can see, are you being funny? Are you telling the story correctly? Are you making sense? Whereas with a project like this, when it's just you and a camera and no one else in the room, you don't know how many people are on the other side of the camera. It could be nobody, it could be a ton of people. But at the time, it's just you and the camera. And you start thinking more about what you're doing versus what you're saying. Right now, I got 2 people, so I'm talking to those 2 people. Before, when I had nobody, I was talking to a camera, so my thoughts were completely incoherent. I went to edit the video, and it made absolutely no sense. And I looked ridiculous because I didn't know what I was saying, and I probably look ridiculous now because I'm squatting on the ground, and I have a half beer and a bunch of trash in front of me. I at least am able to form coherent thoughts because there's other people in the room. I feel like I've explained this thoroughly now. So, my question to you guys is 1, what do you want to get out of this? 2, what do you think will be most hard about this? That's it. And at this point, I don't know how to end a video. Signed, sincerely, Mike.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.